No, both of these make your skin go like you're rubbing a window. 2 videos in 2 days. You guys should be proud of me. Oh my gosh, yes. Today's video is about how to smell good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this video. I've been wanting to film this for a while because I saw Black Girl Shower TikTok, and I boast about my shower routine, or I like to talk about my shower routine, my hygiene routine a lot. So I was like, you know what, make a video about the products I use, because everyone's is usually the same. Everyone likes to smell like vanilla. I realized when I went through these like routine stuff, everyone likes to smell like vanilla and like cookie, like very sweet, very warm scents. Me personally, I hate that smell. Not on other people, on myself. So I go a different route. I smell like berries. Okay, I love smelling like berries. But no, I'm gonna do a short video on TikTok and my shorts, and this is gonna be a long version of this video. Yeah, but I grew up in a black household, and in a black household, showering was very serious. Smelling good all the time was a very serious thing. And I have anxiety about smelling bad, so I take my hygiene very serious, and I do not like to smell myself. Most of the time I like to smell like nothing, if that makes sense. I don't like having a scent at all, but recently I've gotten more into like actually having a scent to me, but if I'm gonna have a scent to me, I want it to be berries or a very fresh smell. Nothing too strong, too heavy, personally. That's just what I like personally. If you do like it, go for it. Who cares? If you don't like it, don't do it. Who cares? But that's just my shower routine. Because I remember as a kid, my parents were on me about them showers. It was shower, shower, shower. And it just installed to me that I shower every single day, multiple times a day sometimes if I leave the house. But yeah, I pretty much shower. I shower every single day. I don't do this full-fledged routine every single day. I'm gonna be realistic, I don't, because I have eczema and dry skin. So some of these steps does get skipped every other day just to give my skin like a day to like breathe, and then I'm back on the full process. But no, I'm gonna go more into that as well. Yeah, let's get into my shower routine. And as always, my bed's not made. We know that, okay? We know it's not. Yeah, this is not the full basket, but this is like the basket of goodies I have so far. Oh my gosh. This is thumbnail time, okay? I'm gonna screenshot this from thumbnail. Don't get on me, guys. Let's go. Let's get into my basket. I'm gonna do shower first and after shower. And I'm also gonna give like little tips and stuff. Hopefully this video doesn't get too long. I doubt it will, but we're gonna go as fast as I can. My camera died, but we're back. Might be at a different angle, but we're back. First things first, when I get into the shower, I wanna say, I do sit in the shower for about 30 minutes. And it's not me washing up all the time. I sit there for like 30, 45 minutes. Some of that time is spent on TikTok. Realistically, it only takes me like 10, 15 minutes to wash up. The rest of it is me just enjoying the water and peace and quiet. First off, I want to point out, I use an African net sponge. This is not the one I currently am using, but I do use an African net sponge. I do have backups. I have backups of everything. Every product you see, I have currently multiple of these products in my room because I live by them, seriously. But yeah, I have like a little convenience store back there. That's what that is, my little convenience store. But yeah, I use an African net sponge. I use a real African net sponge. Don't get duped. The real ones have knots, okay? The real African net sponge have knots. You can tell the difference between a real and a fake one. Do not get a fake one because it's not going to do you justice. But I love the African net sponge. I feel like it cleans me the best. It gets the most dirt and grime off of me, and I love it so bad. And like, it's so long and big, like, I can literally just wash my back like this, and I love it so bad. Like, look, guys. But the thing with an African net sponge is you don't have to replace it often. What I do for my net sponge, weekly or bi-weekly.
From Jelly One.
Rude, Alexa. Anyways, weekly or bi-weekly, I actually... You guys, my Alexa only wants to go off when I'm filming. We have beef? She only wants to go off when I'm filming something. But no, what I do weekly or bi-weekly is I actually put it in boiling water and vinegar to clean it. Some people do put theirs in a washer and dryer, but I'm not gonna run a whole load of laundry just for my net sponge. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. So I do boiling water with vinegar, and I let that soak, and I wring it out really good. And then I also go in with a little bit of detergent in that bowl as well, and I scrub it. Scrub it clean, wash it all out, let it hang to dry, and it's good to go again. I try to replace mine every 3 to 6 months, really. Because I wash it so often, it doesn't have a smell or anything to it, thankfully. But I will say is, make sure your net sponge gets dry. Do not leave your net sponge to where it's always full of moisture, because it will start to smell like mildew. It will start to stink. Let that net sponge dry, babes. Trust me. Next thing we have, I have an everyday shower routine, full depth shower routine, and then an everything shower. Everyone knows what everything shower is, right? That's when you sit out of the bathroom for like 45 minutes. No TikTok. You're actually in there for 45 minutes. But on the days I do my everything routine, or my everything routine, I go in with a body scrub. I actually go in with Dr. Teal's body scrub, but I didn't really like the scent of that one, so I switched to the Dove body scrub and the Gourmand Corpse white peach and crushed rice. I don't know, it's the Dove and their crushed rice eats, but it smells so fresh, so fruity, so amazing. I'm so serious. I like to smell like fruit. I don't like to smell like anything else but fruit. Maybe a little bit cologne sometimes, but fruit is where I go. But yeah, this is the one I use. This retails for like $7-8, I think, but Dove does my accent's slipping. No, Dove has discounts on Amazon from time to time. You get $2 off, $4 off. I actually love their body scrubs. I do like Dr. Teal's though, because Dr. Teal's is way more harsh, so I will be re-upping on my Dr. Teal's, but I am going to go Dr. Teal's body scrub, Dr. Teal's body scrub. And body scrub lasts me a very long time because I don't take it every day. I don't shave and stuff very often, like maybe like every 2 weeks. I really don't care. My legs and stuff are always covered, so I really don't care to shave too much. When I do go on my exfoliator. I know you're supposed to exfoliate more than that. I know you're supposed to. But my skin is dry enough for this routine I'm about to show you, okay? And this routine does exfoliate me. The Net Sponge exfoliates you, bestie. You don't need 10,000 exfoliators. I don't care what Shower Talk says. You don't need 10,000 exfoliators. I smell good, I smell fine, and it works for me. But everything that might work for the same person. But this next part I'm like seeing this debate on is antibacterial soaps. I personally use the Dettol. Well, I switch between. I use the Dettol antibacterial soap. Only thing is they scam on Amazon. 2 bars for $5. That's not worth it to me. So instead of that, I switched to for like $11, like 6 or 8 boxes, I think. The Dove antibacterial. I actually love this so bad, so good. It works so well for me. And like I said, I have eczema, so I do use this almost every single day. I know I'm not supposed to. My next steps make up for it, but some days I take the day off and I do not use antibacterial to fully scrap myself down, because I feel like once my skin, sometimes I start feeling that. If you have eczema, you know what I'm talking about. Once I start feeling that kind of like that itch, I'm like, yeah, I need to take a second. I don't need to use my antibacterial soap today. And especially, I don't use it sometimes on days I don't leave the house. I'm showering still, but I don't use antibacterial soap 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Maybe like 320 days a year, but I don't use it for the full 365, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, it doesn't smell bad or anything. It smells fine, and it works just good. It gets you nice and scrubby and clean. And I'm gonna be honest, Dettol soap makes your skin go, no, both of these make your skin go like you're rubbing a window. That's how clean you get from these, and that's how dry your skin gets. So after these, you need some real moisturizer, and that's what brings me to the next step of my routine. These are not all my soaps. I have a lot of soap because I like to smell good. And I'm gonna keep mentioning and reiterating, I have eczema. So for my eczema, I use St. Ives. The St. Ives Oatmeal and Shea Butter. This is one of my favorites. This whole big bottle is only $5. Like Walmart, Amazon, and stuff. This whole big bottle, and it lasts me a while, and I love it. It also lasts me even longer because I go through these things at different rates because I don't use the same thing every single day. I will say a bar of Dettol will last me a while, and a bar of Dove will last me a while. I'm the only person using it. I'm one person. I shower every day. I don't need a lot of stuff, so these things do last me a while. I don't know the exact time frame, but I don't buy bars of soap often, especially because I have a huge pack of it. Well, yeah, my soaps. Like this one, I currently have, this is the oat milk and berry brulee. It smells so good. Oh, it smells like heaven. And I always get these, I don't buy these full price because these bottles are like $10 to $12 a piece. I only buy them when they're discounted with a $4 discount for $5 to $6 a bottle. And these last me a while. Currently, I'm using the apple scent because that one is always sold out. I have another apple one around my room somewhere. My favorite is the apple, but I am going to start using this once my apple runs out. But I do have a while until the apple one runs out because I do go back and forth between this and this. Just to hydrate my skin, like I said, your skin is going to sound like a window. You need something to hydrate it, especially if you have dry skin and eczema like I do. You really, really, really need this. Like, I'm so serious about this routine because when I went to a dermatologist, her solution to my eczema was topical creams and to not shower every day. I was like, I'm not doing that personally. I can't go my day without the shower. I feel like I smell bad and I have anxiety about that. I don't want to make my anxiety worse. So I absolutely will be showering every day, and I don't like topical creams. Have you ever seen topical cream withdrawal? That's not something I want to go through, so I refuse to use any type of creams for any type of my skincare. I healed my own eczema with my routine. Keep my skin moisturized all times of the year. I'm so dead serious. I always keep my skin moisturized because it's that important for me to keep my skin moisturized so my eczema doesn't flare up. And it's summertime. So during the summertime, that's when my eczema really starts breaking out, or even like deep inside the winter. So I gotta keep my skin moisturized all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna put the picture of this product right here. I use a Dove Baby Unscented Wash for sensitive areas of my body. I love this wash. It doesn't smell like anything. It works. I actually use that before I go in with these as like my final scents in the shower. And I love it so bad. I highly recommend this. Yeah, I go in with that before these is my final scents. I also have other scents in the bathroom. I also smell like peaches sometimes. I love to smell like different things. I love to smell like fruit. I also do skincare. I do a different video on skincare because that's gonna make this video take forever. Okay? I also do skincare in the shower. That's why I be in there. I be like scrubbing and I rub it. And I be hot in that shower. Sometimes I have to take a shower in cold water because I'm moving so much I die of heat. And I have vasovagal. If you have vasovagal, you know what I mean when I say if I get too hot, I'm gonna hit the floor. I can't be doing it. I can't. Now I'm gonna move on to what I do after I get out. This is the process that I hate the most when I get out. This is the process I don't actually do every day because I can't be bothered to do it. I do the bare minimum. But fresh out the shower, guys. Fresh out of the shower. I heard you're actually supposed to put your lotion and stuff on while you're still damp. I do that rarely. I try to make sure I'm still damp when I do it. But realistically, I completely dry my armpits and stuff because I use witch hazel. If there's any parts of your body that like creases and stuff, as like one of the dark places in your body, like the creases and stuff in your body, use witch hazel. Alcohol free witch hazel. This is the T & Dickinson's one from Amazon. This bottle's like $7, I think. This huge bottle, it lasts me for a while. I use that on my armpits and stuff because make sure you do it when it's dry. But I use it on my armpits and stuff because there's no smell. Like, I don't really need to wear deodorant when I do this. Like, I'm so dead serious. There's no smell. And even when I don't sweat a lot, I'm not a sweaty person. My idea of sweating is my skin getting a little bit like condensation, but it's very rare that you see actual sweat where I'm actually wet. I don't sweat that bad. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. But yeah, this is gonna help keep the stink away. Keep the BO away. This is gonna help you stay fresh way longer. In days I don't use my witch hazel, I use my ordinary glycolic acid. Yeah, glycolic acid and toning solution from my armpit stuff to get my skin to an even color. I talk about this all the time. I struggle with an even color around my whole body, and this helps lighten my armpits and stuff, so I absolutely use this, and this also gives me no smell. The days I do this, I don't even put deodorant on before I go to bed. I just go to bed, and I don't smell in the morning, and I don't smell, but I still put deodorant on in the morning because like it's a subconscious thing. But the days I put this on, I go to bed with no deodorant on just to give myself some time for this to sit. After I get those two on to make sure my body, all my BO places don't smell or won't have a smell, I go in with the EOS Pomegranate Raspberry. This is my favorite lotion. I have backup bottles of this lotion. I'm so serious about this lotion. It's my favorite scent ever. They have a new pistachio scent, so this might get replaced with that pistachio. I don't know. But this is my favorite scent ever. I buy it every time I see it because it's always sold out and I love it so bad. And only thing about EOS I don't like, they never have discounts. They never go on sale. Everything else goes on sale but EOS. I don't like that. But yeah, I love this. It smells so good. I lather my body with this, and I highly recommend. They have a whole bunch of scents. I personally only really like this scent, to be honest with you. I had like the vanilla cashmere and all that stuff. I gave it all away. I don't like them, but yeah. TikTok got me, guys. TikTok got my ass good. It got me. I go on my body oils. Oh, I made body oils, and I go put these on after my lotion. I make my own scents at this point. I bought fragrance oils for my body oils. The main one that I use is a mix of this like body oil mist. It smells like lamb pound cake to me. I don't like to smell like cake. I like to smell like just fruit. So I do a little bit of that with some raspberry fragrance from P&J from Amazon. And I have a new scent too that I've also added. Apple. Sometimes I want to smell like apples because I do use apple body wash right now, but most of the time I smell like raspberry lemonade. Not raspberry lemonade, but raspberry lemon cake, if that makes sense. And I like that smell. But I do smell like that so often, I can't smell myself anymore. So when I walk into a room, my sister's like, oh, you smell. Like, you smell good, but that's strong. I'm like, dang, I can't smell my own self, but I know it smells good. I love to smell like that, okay? And yeah, the body oils is really easy. Go to Dollar Tree, buy $1.25 bottles, mix whatever scent you want in there. People say use perfume. I personally don't really want to wear perfume all the time because I am very smell sensitive. Believe it or not, I'm very sensitive to smells. When I used to share a room with my sister, in the mornings when she would spray her perfume, it would wake me up out of my sleep. Like, I'm very sensitive to smell. This is why I'm so strict on the products I do use. And if it's too strong, I just won't use it. I'll give it away. But I'm thankful I can't really smell my routine anymore because when I first started doing this, the smell would overwhelm me. So where sometimes I'd be like, I need to go take a shower again. I need to wash all this scent off of me because I can't sleep. That's how bad it was. I'm used to it now, so I can smell like it. But I am very sensitive to smell. Like, smells will make me sick. It's terrible. Yeah, after my body oil and I'm all glazed up like a freaking donut. The days that I actually shave and stuff, I go in with the Johnson's Baby Aloe Vera to put it on all the areas I shaved at and pretty much my whole body. I'd be walk around like a glazed donut, like on a slip and slide. I use baby oil for that, just to give my skin that extra moisture that it needs. It doesn't really have that much of a scent to it, so I don't really care for it. And then after that, because I hate myself, after that, I use 2 deodorants. I know people say pick one and go with it. No, I use 2 different deodorants. I use stick and spray. I know, that's kind of crazy, but I absolutely use stick and spray. My favorite Dove scent right now is the Advanced Care Cool Essentials, because it smells very fresh to me. It doesn't really smell like anything. I also do enjoy the cranberry one on the rare occasion, but I really just go in with this because after I want to top it off with this spray on apple and white tea from Dove. It's so good. I used to do dragon fruit, but dragon fruit's too strong, or if some days I don't want to smell like anything, I go in with this gigantic can I got for $5 at Five Below of this nourishing cream, moisturizing cream, 48 hour, and this smells like just fresh laundry baby powder, really, to me. So I go in with that, but most of the time I go in with the white peach apple. Is my favorite scent from them. And they don't sell lemon, because if they did, I would smell like lemons, but no. And for these are like $8 a piece, $7, $8. Deodorant's expensive now for the ones I use. So what I do is I go on Amazon. They had a sale. I got like 4 of them for $13. So instead of paying like $30, $40 for 4, look, it was $30 for 4 of them, I spent $13 and I got 4 sticks. I have 6 of these all over my room, unfinished, because, I don't know, it's just a habit I have. I have deodorant next to my bed and over here, and I have deodorant in my bag. I don't like smelling bad. I'm so sorry. Like, I have so much anxiety about smelling bad. Yeah, that's the after shower routine that lasts me all day. Even when I sweat in my sleep, I wake up and I don't smell like anything. These scents don't last forever, of course. This stuff is not gonna last forever. It doesn't last like that. It lasts long enough for me to enjoy myself, go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, I can just refresh it. I can just reapply lotion, I can reapply this, I can reapply that. And yeah, that's what I smell like. I smell like berries, lemons, and everything nice, I guess. This is not all I do for my routine. This is just my smell good routine. I just have a pedicure routine, I have a hair care routine, makeup routine, skincare routine. I don't really have a big skincare routine because, like I said, I don't really get acting like that besties. I don't know, I got lucky. But yeah, this is my shower routine, my longest routine, the routine that takes me hours every time I do it. But not hours, but pretty much a full hour. But yeah, I've heard about people doing dusting powders and stuff. I personally have not gotten to the dusting powder thing yet. I might, but I feel like that's just like another thing I don't really need to my routine. I prefer like the liquids and stuff. But I'll try dusting powder if it comes down to it. Other than that, yeah, that's all I do for a shower. I might update this because I do kind of change it every 6 months. Like, this has been a routine for like the last year and a half, almost 2 years at this point. No, about a year and a half at this point. And I enjoy it. It works for me. It might not work for you. And I'm gonna be real. Don't let shower TikTok get in your head. You do not need 30 million things to shower with or smell good. You don't. If you do want to use that many things, do it. If you want to take 6, 7, 8 showers a day, do that. But a shower a day, at least 1 shower a day in this routine does me justice. I forgot to mention, guys, I use more than 1 washcloth. Wait. I forgot to mention, I use a net sponge, a washcloth, and a face rag. I forgot to mention that. I didn't grab my face rag and my washcloth out of the bathroom, but I do use those. I really do use my net sponge and my face rag most of the time. That's all I use most of the time. I do have the washcloth just in case. I do use that sometimes, but most of the time it's just a net sponge and a face rag. I forgot to mention that because I consider my face rag part of my skincare routine. But I do not wash my face with my net sponge. My face sponge has never touched my face. I'll be honest, it's never touched my face. The only thing that touched my face is like a dedicated like face makeup towel. Other than that, no. Or my bare hands after I washed them. But no, I don't use more than net sponge. I should have concluded that earlier in this video. Yeah, if you like me, if you want to see more of me, like, comment, subscribe, comment. Well, I already said that. Like, comment, subscribe, and gonna comment. I'm going brain next. I'm yapping too much. But yeah, follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, follow my Pinterest, all in my link tree, follow whatever you want to follow, guys. I love you guys. But yeah, that wraps up this vlog. I might come back with a skincare routine or something else. But yeah, bye guys.